And welcome back, and you kind of hear the hush over the gym. All the matches have been wrestled here on Friday night. Day one of the DIAA 2024 State Wrestling Championships is over. The theme for tonight, don't be a number 4 seed. A lot of 4 seeds went out tonight. We'll talk about that in a minute. St. Mark's takes 7 to the semifinals. And we had upsets galore here tonight. So let's go through it. Here's our semifinalists for tomorrow morning. At 106 pounds, you're going to have Austin Gary of Cape and Lopin. He's the 1 seed. He's going to have a rematch of the Henlopen Conference Championship match with the number 5 seed from Cesar Rodney, Ben Donato. On the other half of the bracket, it's going to be Mason Cantania, the Salesianum wrestler, the 3 seed, and he'll be going up against Cliff Backish from St. Mark's, the 2 seed, a rematch of last weekend's Independent Conference Championships. At 113 pounds, the number 1 seed, Dominic Lucien from Salesianum, the defending state champ, is back in the semis, the 1 seed. He'll see one of the many upsets from tonight. Roman Kubler of Appoquinimink, the 5, makes it to the semis. And then we have a 2 versus 3 in the bottom half of the bracket with Mason Milligan of First State Military Academy, the 3, and Ty Bellerin of Red Lion, the 2. He was a state finalist last year in this weight. At 120 pounds, Malachi Stratton, the 2-time state champ, number 1 seed. He is back in the semifinals. He'll go up against another upset winner, Russell Lloyd of St. George's, the 5 seed. In the bottom half of the bracket, it'll be number 3 seeded Cole Moffitt of Cesar Rodney against Anthony Andrews of Sussex Tech, the 2 seed. This will be their 4th meeting this season. At 126 pounds, it went chalk. 1, 2, 3, 4 are in the semifinals. Trevor Copes of Cesar Rodney, the 1 seed, will face Chase Murray of Sussex Central, the 4 seed. A rematch of last weekend's Henlopen Conference Championship. And then in the bottom half of the bracket, Gavin Mundy, the 3 seed from Delaware Military, will take on Aaron Menachella of St. Mark's, the 2 seed. Again, another rematch from the Independent Conference Championships last weekend. At 132 pounds, it's going to be number 1 seed Evan Cordigy from Sussex Central taking on the 5 seed Connor Smith of Laurel. Again, another rematch from last week's championship. And then at 132, upset here, number 6 seeded Dylan Del Colo of DMA. He's going to face Chris Foster of St. Mark's. Del Colo was the 6th seed. At 138 pounds, Eddie Radicke, the 3-time state champ, going for his 4th. He's the number 1 seed. He's going to see number 5 seeded Talon Savage of Sussex Central tomorrow morning. And on the bottom half of the bracket, Gavin Sheehan, the number 3 seed, will be taking on St. George's, the 3 seed Gavin Sheehan, and he's going to be taking on the guy with the big upsets here tonight, Piera Papilli, the sophomore from Delaware Military. He is in the semifinals tomorrow morning. At 144 pounds, it'll be Nick Walker from Cape and Lopin, the 1 seed, facing Jackson Grandel from Delaware Military, the 5. And in the bottom half, Nick DiTomaso from St. George's, the 3 seed, will face the number 2 seed Dustin Elliott from Sussex Tech. 150 got blown up here today. In the top half of the bracket, the number 8 seed, Bennett Brumley of Sussex Tech, will face the number 13 seed, Charles Hackett of Appo. Yeah, I said 13. That means he beat 4 and 5 here this afternoon. And in the bottom half of the bracket, another upset, number 6, Hunter Durham of Milford. He's going to face Lake Forest's Case Dempsey, the only top seeded guy to make it. He was the 2. At 157, another weight class that went chalk, Malcolm Roy from Delaware Military. He's the 1 seed. He'll face Xavier Limehouse from Laurel, the 4 seed, in the semis. And then in the bottom half, Nuruddin Ahmad Stats from Lake Forest, the defending state champ at the 3 seed, will take on Braden Renato from St. Mark's, the 2 seed. At 165, it's going to be Frankie Norris of William Penn, the number 1 seed, against Ryan McCormick of St. E's, the number 5. And then Jesse Dixon, the 3 seed from Smyrna, will be taking on Jacob Ebaugh of St. Mark's. He was the 2 seed. At 175, Luke Sport, a defending state champ from St. Mark's, the 1 seed, makes it to the semis, and he'll face another guy that pulled an upset, Owen Dixon of Cesar Rodney, the 5 seed. And in the bottom half of the bracket, Javian Chandler from Indian River, the 3, will take on number 2 seeded Gabe Cannon from Sussex Central, a rematch of last weekend's Henlopen Conference Championship. At 190 pounds, 1, 2, 3, 4 again, Hayden Money, DMA, the number 1 seed, will face Finn Hanna from St. Mark's, the 4 seed. And then in the bottom half of the bracket, Jordan Curry, Number 3 from Milford will take on Jack Wilson from Redline, the 2 seed. 215 pounds, beast champion James Miller, the number 1 seed, undefeated on the season from Salesianum, will face Jeremiah Eastburn from Concord, the 4. And then another upset in the bottom half of a bracket, Brandon King of Wilmington Charter. He was the 6th seed. He's going to see Patrick Donahue of Cape and Lopin, the 2 seed, tomorrow. And then finally, 285 pounds, Cale Denengeris, the 2-time state champ from DMA. He's the 1 seed, and he'll face Chichi Yuli from Smyrna, the 4 seed. And then in the bottom half of the bracket, Laurel's Joseph Boehner, the 3 seed, will face upset guy Brock Rhodes from Caravel, the 7 seed. So those are your semifinal matchups for tomorrow. Wrestling starts back up at 9 o'clock. Semifinals, I believe, are going to start at 10. You can follow the action on Track Wrestling or NFHS Network. I'll be here again, Matt side, and then we'll have some updates for you after the semis. And then tomorrow night, I'll be in the back corner. Nick Alcindrini's out of town for the weekend, so I will take over the Chase Championship interviews tomorrow night. After Chase Champion wins, we'll try to upload. Again, Benny Mitchell for Delaware Live Sports. We'll see you again tomorrow at the DIAA State Championships.